Breaks Interstate Park has recently expanded their space and services by acquiring Southern Gap Outdoor Adventures in Grundy, Virginia.
Southern Gap Outdoor Adventures was a secondary business for the owners. And, they had operated Southern Gap for around 10 years and had just brought it to the point where they felt like they had developed it as much as they possibly could with the access to the grants and financial resources that they had. And they had talked about potentially selling the operation. And thankfully, they came to us because of our previous work with them. And as of December 1st, we closed and became the owners of Southern Gap.
Southern Gap will allow the breaks to offer more off-roading and elk viewing opportunities.
Two of the largest opportunities this opens for us is there's a trailhead for Spearhead Trails. There's around 200 miles of trails that connect into the Southern Gap Trailhead that, this really expands our offerings to the off-road community. So that's benefit number one. Benefit number two is that there is a population of elk that just hangs out around that visitor center. You a lot of times from the campground or from the cabins, you can see elk grazing in the surrounding fields. And so having a campground and cabins that are right in the middle of that where a guest can see elk, we're really excited about that.
From sparkly sips to sassy style, Breezy's Craft House has the flair you've been looking for without the storefront hassle. Make it easy. Call Breezy. Breezy's Craft House. There's something special waiting for you.
Bradley said there has been some controversy over how the acquisition might change off-road regulations.
So a lot of people are concerned that we're going to somehow take the regulations that are in place at the breaks and apply them to Southern Gap and cut off off-road access. But really, the park has very little to do with the way that roads are designated. We really do just want to let the public know that nothing is changing with regard to off-road access at the Southern Gap site, and there's nothing at all that's changing about off-road access.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.